What's good, YouTube? What's good, people? What's going on? How is everybody doing? I guess and I pray and I say that you guys had to prepare yourselves for this trading week, because this is the last week of November, and I pray that you had a great one, a blessed one, a healthy one, a wealthy one, a productive one, and far most importantly, a profitable one. Well, this is your boy Harlem, and I'm back with another video. So today's video gonna be a trade breakdown on two pairs and two trades that I took last week, right? So those trades were mainly based on like how to simply trade can I say patterns, structure, direction, and I think I can also say your system as a trader, because we can all talk of strategy, we can all talk of patterns, structure, trend, direction, and everything like that. But in conclusion, your trading system or your trading style is the flex in everything that you do in trading. So before we get any further with the video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification. Okay, let me sit like this so I can be kind of comfortable, because I'm used to sitting like this. Subscribe to the channel, share the video, comment on the video, click on the link on my description to sign up with the broker that I use, and to far most importantly, go check out my day in the life vlogs that I drop. They cool, they fire, they educational, and they far most importantly informative. So starting off on gold. So last week on gold, right, I just will talk of what happened and how I took a trade, not to talk of the overall structure of gold, because nobody gives a fuck about it. So looking at gold, so this is where we ended the week on Friday, somewhere right there, right? Okay, we created this high before we ended the week on Friday. So when we entered Monday, I honestly told myself like one thing, that okay, I'm either looking for price to continue to the upside because our structure is in an uptrend, right? And at the same time, I'm looking for weakness, I'm looking for bullish weakness, and I'm looking forward for bear momentum if it happens, right? But overall, I was looking to be bullish, right? So when we stepped in on Monday, because that's where price closed on Friday, right? Sorry, we saw price doing what? Creating this low and pushing to the upside. So this was our Asian low, or rather would I say this was our market open low. You can name it whatever that you want to name it, whether you say it's a market open low or you say it's an Asian low. I just don't give a fuck, but I just mainly call it an Asian low. So once price created this Asian low and this Asian high, I now told myself two things, because I don't trade 1 a.m. 2 a.m. I be sleeping at that time. I don't trade during those times. I'll be sleeping. So price created this low and created this high, right? So when the kings woke up, when I woke up, right, waking up, okay, hitting the charts 8 or 9 a.m., right, I saw that okay, our structure is our direction, our current market price, we're still looking to do it to be bearish. But what's the sign that I'm looking for? What confirmations do I have that will gather to me that price will continue moving to the downside? Because now we created this Asian low and created this Asian high. I'm either looking for what? For price to break this Asian low to be more bearish, or to break this Asian high to be bullish. Do you guys get that? When price opened on Monday, it created a low and a high, an Asian low and an Asian high. So I waited for two things: for it to either break below the Asian low to continue bearish, or to break above the Asian high and low to be bullish, right? That's important as a trader. You need to plan your trades and trade your plans, right? So when I now waited, right, when we now waited and waited, I saw now price doing what? Breaking the Asian low, right? This candlestick, this current price candle broke our what? Broke our Asian low. So once we had price violating this Asian low, I now told myself that, okay, I'll need to wait for candle close, because I also base my trading on candle close, right? But in this instance, I didn't wait for candle close because I just didn't wait for it. That's a bad thing as a trader, right? Because I had to wait for a candle close, but I was too comfortable to even wait for candle close. So once price broke the Asian low, that's when I did what? That's when I shared to the group that, gents or ladies and gentlemen, price has violated our Asian low. Let's look for continuation to the downside, because we've created a low and created a high and violated a low, meaning we're now creating lower lows and lower highs. We're in a bear structure, I would say, current market price, right? So once I shared this with the group that, gents, once we have a candle close, let's look for continuation to the upside. But I went impulsively without a candle close, right? You know why? It's because I know what I trade and I know what I do, right? I went for a 7 pip target, right? So this trade wasn't very hard, because it was a risk entry trade. I wasn't sure that, okay, will price move to the downside further, or will price just reverse and be bullish? I made sure that once price gave me a 1-to-1, I took most of the profits in this trade. Once price moved to a 1-to-1 risk reward, I made sure that I take most of the profits and leave a few trades so I can see where it might end, right? So when you now see that, okay, price did hit our 1-to-1 with a 7 pip target and a 5 pip loss, right? So we had a 5 pip stop and a 7 pip target, but we were overall looking for 20 to 25 target if price continued what we anticipated, but unfortunately we didn't get that. So guys, this trade wasn't very hard. This trade was simply based on Asian low, Asian high. You can also use this when trading London session or the New York session. Want to create a low, maybe want to create a New York low and a New York high. You either wait for two things: are we breaking above or breaking below to continue with the trend? I'm not saying this is a 100% trading strategy. I'm not saying this is a strategy. This is how price action is, and this is how professional traders trade. They won't tell you, they won't show you. You just have to put in the time and learn as much as you can so you can get such trades, right? So this was my trade on gold. Didn't look for much, simply waiting for one thing: are we breaking the Asian low or breaking the Asian high? We broke the Asian low and we took continuation trades to the downside, and that was it. So this was my first trade on gold, right? Took a 7 pip target, didn't look for much, didn't look for less. In the safe side, we made profit, right? So everything that I share, you guys benefit from it, right? So when I looked at USDCAD on Thursday, because I don't trade on Wednesdays, I trade Thursday, and Thursday it was Thanksgiving, right? So I had many reasons not to trade, but I still showed up and I took a trade, right? So when I woke up in the morning, I saw that, okay, price closed in a bear move to the downside, or price closed while being bearish, right? So I saw that, okay, price is looking to be bearish. We have this. Looking at the history, I saw that, okay, I have this double bottom. I have this lows that price once created. This low, you guys can clearly see it. This low that price once created. I took this low and I just did this and told myself that, okay, now that I woke up and now that I'm ready to trade, I'm looking bro, nuisance that side. I told myself two things: that, okay, because our structure is bearish, and because we have this this low that price created, this low that led price into being bullish, right? When now price came back right there, I told myself two things: because we created this low and our current price structure is bearish, I'm looking for two things. Are we gonna break the low to continue to be bullish, or are we gonna fall to break and look to be what? Okay, I repeat, are we gonna break the lows and look to continue bearish, or are we gonna fall to break and look to be bullish? Those were the two anticipations that I had in the back of my mind when I woke up, and when I woke up to see USDCAD like this. So when I now saw that, okay, prices price is trading on our previous low that led pricing being bullish. What's next that is gonna happen, right? I saw that, okay, the 8 a.m. candlestick rejected. 9 a.m. candlestick tried breaking below, but unfortunately still closed above, right? So we had a bear candle move, we had a bear candle open, but we had a bullish candle close, we had a bear candle close that left a long wick to the downside, right? And then 3, I waited for my London session candlestick to close either above or below, but because price was having multiple rejections, then I guess I'd have to do what? I guess I'd have to look to be bullish, because we're having multiple rejections on our previous low that price has created. So with that being said, there's nothing else that I need to look for. I need to look for price being bullish, but the confirmation will be when the London candlestick closes. Are we gonna close bullish or are we gonna close bearish? Those are the 2 things that I have in the back of my mind. So I waited. So when I waited, I saw that, okay, our current candle is closing. Our London open candlestick closed bullish. So when the London open candlestick closed bullish, I told the team that, guys, price is creating a possible double bottom. Let's look for what? Let's look for a bullish momentum candlestick or a bullish candle close above our very same zone, and look for what? A possible reversal to the upside. And that was it. That was it. Just look at how simple I base my trades and how I share my trades with the team. Very simple. We're having a possible double bottom. Let's wait for confirmation. Is price gonna close above or close below and take a trade? We closed above. So when price closed above, I also waited for 1 day, because price opened bearish. Once the candlestick opened bearish, I waited for it to turn and be bullish and to trade above the London open candlestick. And that's when I took a move to the upside, because I wasn't looking for much. I think I took a 30 pip. I think I took a 35 or 30 pip. I'm not more sure about that, but let's just keep it on 30 pips, right? So that's how I took this trade, right? 1, let's break down this trade before we end the video. 1, price is bearish, right? 2, price has a previous low that it once created that led price into being bullish, right? 3, price tempted to break the low but is still closed above. 4, our London candle open, our London market open candlestick closed bullish, meaning we still traded above. And 5, we had a bear candle open and a bullish candle close above our London candle, or our London market open candlestick, and that's when it took a trade moving to the upside. So guys, I want to make you guys understand that when you know how to trade and when you understand your trading, there's nothing that has to hinder you into being profitable, because you base your trades based on how you trade and how you're looking at your risk to reward. I mainly take a 1-to-1, a 1-to-2, and most importantly a 1-to-3. But when I see price trading on a 1-to-1, I take most profits. When price reaches a 1-to-2, I take certain profits, and when price reaches a 1-to-3, I close the whole trades, because I mainly trade a 1-to-3 risk reward. So guys, that's the video that I wanted to share with you guys. Make sure you share the video, you comment on the video, you like the video, you subscribe to the channel, you click on that link on the description to sign up with the broker that I use, and you most of all, make sure that you plan your trades before you trade your plans, before you take any trade, right? So without further ado, this is your boy Harlem. That's all I got on this video.